We're here with Grandmaster Ray Robson, who just drew his black against world number 2, or maybe 3, Fabiano Caruana. Still in second place. Are you happy with your time management today?
Yeah, well, most of it was prepared, so I obviously didn't need to use time, but then obviously the advantage is that we still had a very complicated position after he sacrificed a piece, and then I had all the time in the world to calculate and find one of the best defenses, I guess. And in the meantime, he had spent a lot of time because he had been expecting this variation, and he easily could have gotten in trouble if he could easily have made a mistake in his time trouble, and I could have actually won.
Is that a big confidence builder for you, knowing that you basically knew more theory than a player who's 2,800?
I was surprised that he really didn't seem to know this line because it has been played and black has done all right. So, yeah, well, I was happy with my preparation in general. Even if he had been prepared, I thought my preparation was solid enough that I felt like I would be doing fine.
Your first long think was after Queen A7. Of course, you had an extra hour to do so, but what were you thinking about in that moment?
Well, I was thinking about a lot of bishop moves. So basically in this position, there's always the idea that I might sacrifice on G2 at some point and be able to make perpetual, but at the moment it doesn't seem to work because he still has his bishop on D4, his rook on E1 that will protect his king. So at first I was thinking about bishop B7, but then I saw he has bishop B6 check, king C8, rook E8 check, king D7, and now rook takes F8, which I hadn't seen for a long time. So then after that I was thinking about bishop D6 and bishop E6. So bishop D6 I rejected because I thought he has rook E7 and I can't play bishop C7 because of rook takes C7. Now after rook E7 I still had that idea to sacrifice on G2 check, which probably would also lead to a draw. And the other move which I did play was bishop E6, and here basically I prevent his rook from coming down the E file, which is the idea of bishop E6. And I had actually seen he could play after bishop B6 check, king C8, he could sacrifice, rook takes E6, and F takes E6, F7. And even though I'm up a full rook, I thought I still again have to sacrifice on G2 check, and it should be a perpetual somewhere. So that's why I've been calculating. There are other lines where he can force my king up the board, but even to A4. But it seemed like I had enough defenders, or he just didn't have enough pieces to attack me, and I thought I'm also safe there. So well, that's what I was calculating.
That was pretty long and involved. I'm sure you were happy to get the extra hour to do all of that. And so you're going to have to play Hikaru coming up soon. Are you pleased that you're having to wait till the end of the tournament to play the high-rated players?
Yeah, I have Hikaru and I also have Wesley. I guess tomorrow I play Sam, and I suppose I'll be white. But then after that, the two of the favorites again in the last 2 rounds. So I think it was good in a way to play these top players in the end, because playing some of the other guys kind of let me get my feet set into the tournament, and I started off with 2 wins. So I have some confidence going in against these guys, whereas if I'd played them in the beginning and maybe I hadn't found my form yet and I started off with a loss to one of them, the tournament could have gone much differently.
Last question. These players that you're playing the last 4 rounds could be your Olympiad teammates. Of course, you have to qualify based on rating, except if you win the tournament, you get the automatic qualification. Are you thinking about your placement in the Olympiad team, this being the final tournament for rating qualifications?
Well, I thought about it a little bit before the tournament. I knew if I had a good tournament, I would probably be qualifying, because I'm already in a good spot, especially if God is not playing. So I've been doing pretty well during this tournament, so I assume that I have very, very good chances to qualify, no matter what happens in the last 3 rounds.
Right, hard to think about that when you're still trying to win the event, which gets you the automatic qualification. Good luck in your final couple of rounds, and good luck trying to qualify for the team.
Thank you.